Hello everyone, Randy here playing Farming Simulator 19, and here we find trees in their natural habitat, just floating above the map here. That's perfectly normal, I don't see anything wrong there. Anyway, continue here. If you remember from last episode there, I was working on or attempting to work on mowing here. I think we got a couple problems, just a couple problems here. First off, this tractor here, the Massey Ferguson, was not able to back up with this mower. It just jackknifes, and if you notice right at the end of last episode, it was basically doing circles, basically the circle of death backwards down the field with the mower. So yeah, that wasn't exactly working. So I tried switching out for the John Deere 4020 here, seeing if the 4020 would work. The 4020, everyone, is even worse yet. It causes Courseplay to crash. So, not sure what to make of that. I think we're going to see once if we can try a different mower here. So off camera here, I was just looking at mower options here. We do have the New Holland disc spine here. I don't mind trying one of these. They look pretty nice. So I thought we'd give one of these a try maybe. So we got, let's see what's here. Rubber on rubber. Steel on steel. Ooh, smooth. Powder. Ooh, that looks wicked. Positively wicked. Steel and steel curve, rubber on rubber. How about we do with the steel on steel? Sure, year 2006, 2008. Just kind of changes the decals a little bit, doesn't it? Okay, well, let's, if we're going to get one, let's get the 2014 model. Sure, why not? So yeah, we're going to give this one a try here. Let's see if this will work here or not for mowing. It is going to be a little bit narrower than our current mower, but if you're, oh, this is something as well, everyone here. Remember from last episode, we had this, was it 7 meters? Yeah, 7 meters. Did great on the headlands here, didn't miss anything, but now that he's going up and down, he is missing a narrow little strip. I don't know, I don't get why, everyone. It's weird. I mean, why did he not miss anything on the headland then? The headland should be 7 meters apart as well. I thought 7 meters was a little wide. I didn't think this mower was this wide, and I don't think it is. Unless Courseplay did something crazy with its generation there, but I don't get why it worked on the headlands and not in between. That seems a little odd. So yeah, we'll take the Massey Ferguson down there, see if we can pick up that New Holland mower here. That one there just, yeah, I don't know. Not having much success getting it to work with Courseplay. And a hired worker I don't believe works with it either. So the only option we have is, if we're going to have someone do it, is to have Courseplay do it. Also have the combines rolling here yet as well. Speaking of which, looks like the one that needs to be unloaded there, so we'll go deal with that here in a minute. The 8020 is also working on hopefully cultivating up the last of that field there. I want to start planting this episode, hopefully. We got the tractor set up there last episode, but didn't quite start planting there yet. I want to see that 8020 off the field there before we start planting. Don't want the hired worker cultivate any of our crops under if we can help it, you know? Oh, yes, I did leave our truck there, didn't I? Okay. Nope, self had to bring that back sometime. Also, a mower deck laying there. I think that's the mower deck for the case. I'm not sure where the case tractor's actually at there. And this is a modded mower, by the way. I don't recall where this particular mower came from, so I'm not entirely sure on that. There's actually, if you notice, there's 2 versions in the shop. I don't know why, because they appear to both be the same. The only difference from what I can tell is this one has options. The other one does not. I'm not sure what's up with that. Actually, let's just real quick here, go back and look at this here a minute. We got a 1431, and we got a 1431 disc bine. Okay. Can't, to be honest, tell the difference here in the shop unless the something different with a cutter bar on there, but yeah, not sure. Just from the outside here, they look to be identical from what I can tell, so I don't know why. The only difference again here is this one does not have any options with it, so I don't know what's up with that. Oh, and of course, if we're going to have Courseplay do this, we're going to have a new Courseplay course, because this is, what, 4 meters or something like that? Which I guess we might as well do anyway, because the current mower wasn't exactly doing the greatest job with that Courseplay course. I probably should have used, I think I said it was a 7. Maybe should have tried 6. 6 might have been close enough, maybe? I don't know. Let's go ahead and create another Courseplay course here in a moment. Shouldn't take too much course generation. Let's get rid of that one there. Field 6. Let's maybe bump that up to 4 headlands just to accommodate the fact that this one's a little bit narrower. Because let's see, if we do the math here, I've run 3 headlands at 7 meters. We're looking at 21 meters. 4 headlands at 4 meters. We're looking at 16. So technically, I could probably bump this up to 5 headlands, and we still, you know, let's try 6. Let's try 6. And I will try to start them on the 5th headland here and see how that works. If it'll work anyway. I don't know if this will generate with that many headlands or not. Should, I would think. Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe. There's actually 5 headlands, or 6. Yeah, no, there is 6 headlands. Okay, cool. Okay, let me save this here real quick a minute, too, before I forget. Field 6, 4 meter mow. And let's see, what's going to put them pretty close. Looks like this one. If I go with this one, it's too far that way, and if I go with that one actually is really close, isn't it? You know what? I could probably get away with this one, I think. Oh, you're going to swing out. Okay, that's that. Let me think about this. That is not going to work, is it? I am going to have to set that up, aren't I? Right, okay. Well, that's fine. We can, I think we can set this up here yet. Let's go to... See, with the other mower there, everyone, it can stay centered behind the tractor and mow that way. This one apparently is not going to do that, so we're going to need to go to tool offset. That looks pretty close, I would say, right? .8. Let's go with 3.8. Then tool offset. Vertical, I think it had it about right from the looks of it. Let's see once here a minute. Yeah, we'll just leave that where it's at. Looks like that's right on 0. Okay, let's see how that works here then. Nearest drive course. And this should center the mower on this line here then. Of course, it's still not going to be very realistic, everyone, the way it's going to mow, because I don't think Courseplay is going to know to flip the mower from one side to the other, so that's why I didn't bother with the other mower to set it up that way. It's like, it's not going to be realistic no matter how I do this here, so... but that's still pretty cool. We'll see once if Courseplay handles that or not. Hopefully, Courseplay can turn around with this mower, because that's the problem with the other one there. Anyway, let's go unload that 8820 there a minute. I gotta keep my 8020 just straight here, because we got an 8820 and we got an 8020. You folks know the difference? You actually got to be careful with some of the John Deere equipment. There actually is some overlap in part numbers or model numbers, especially when you get to some of the lower numbers. Like if you go for like a... Oh, what would be a good one here? Trying to think of a number that overlaps. Now, of course, now that I mentioned, I can't think of one. But like some of the corn planters and stuff like that, some of the numbers will kind of overlap other numbers a little bit. And so far, all the soybeans we've gotten off this field, by the way, I believe are in this truck. And when I say field, I should say the contour fields here. So, oh, the round bales over. And that reminds me, I wanted to see if I could fix that John Deere 568 round baler here this episode and see if we can use that. I completely forgot all about that. Okay, right. We still need to get those bales off that field there sometime, or both of those fields really sometime. Maybe sometime when we get to it. Maybe. Okay, yeah, you're still going around, and he still has one more headland to do after this yet, I believe. Which, by the way, the New Holland mower worked great for the headlands, everyone. It wasn't until he got to the part where he needs to start turning around. That's when Courseplay couldn't handle it, and just, yeah, all kinds of trouble after that. So, like I said, with a 4020, it was causing Courseplay to crash. And then with the Massey Ferguson there, it was just doing the circle of death in reverse. So... it is interesting that the tractor makes some difference. I find that kind of amusing. Again, with this tractor here, it was causing Courseplay to crash, whereas the Massey Ferguson there was doing the circle of death in reverse. I'm not sure which one's worse. They're both pretty bad, but yeah, interesting tractor makes a difference. Not quite sure what to make of that, but oh well. We'll go ahead and put this mower away, and hopefully that case or that New Holland mower will work there. Hopefully. If it doesn't, then I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll maybe have to go with some other sort of mower. I wouldn't mind trying the John Deere self-propelled. I'm not sure how well it works. Unfortunately, it's a bit pricey, and I don't have the money to purchase that right at this point. So, not really an option here just as of yet. Not to mention as well, I want to purchase a chopper, so that's kind of what I'm saving up money here for at this point. We're going to see if we can get that John Deere 7000 series chopper, so should be able to afford it here, I would think, once we're done, like with soybeans and the wheat there that's on the backfield. Should give us a fair amount of money, I would think. Reminds me, too, I probably actually have some silage I can sell as well. Okay, we'll just leave that park there. When I wonder where my 4020's at, everyone remind me it's in here. Yeah, probably shouldn't leave it in there, but that's where we're going to leave it for the moment. Speaking of crops, how we looking here? There we go. 9650, almost full, still working yet. An odd spot. Okay. Not sure how whoa, wait a minute. He's not working. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what in the world? I was thinking it's kind of odd, he was, now that I think about it, he was almost full a while back here, and I didn't have to empty him. Yes, now I understand why. He got into some other crops here at some point, didn't he? I wonder where. I'm thinking right over here. Yep, that would be it. He got into whatever's oats. He got into some oats along the edge of this field, didn't he? That's annoying. Yeah. I've complained about this a lot before. Everyone, Giants needs to fix it. Or maybe some real creative person with some scripting skills can maybe make it so it's fixable with a nice mod of some sorts. Maybe I don't know. Super annoying though that happens. For those of you maybe new and not familiar with what happens, by the way, if this combine comes across a crop type that's different than what it's harvesting, say these oats that are along here, which probably because they're not on the field, I can't do anything about them. Which I should probably just come through and see if I can like harvest them somehow or something. But yeah, basically the combine will come across them. It'll basically just stop harvesting when that happens, jams up the works, and yeah, Courseplay will just sit here going up and down the field, accomplishing absolutely nothing. Didn't used to be a problem in the past in previous versions of Farming Simulator, but apparently it is now. Super annoying. Ooh, last pass. Cool. Good. I want to start planting on this field. I think we even got a Courseplay course loaded up for it as well. Oh, yep, see, now the SDS needs to be emptied out. I was thinking there, I'm going, wow, it seems like it's taking a while. Normally, being weak, it fills up quite quickly. Go. Anyway, let's see if we can read a few comments here a moment. Cody was saying that white needs some help. I got a lot of error messages when I used it for a short time. Yes, that white tractor does unfortunately need some help. It doesn't look too bad. Looks like it's decent enough, but yeah, as far as like the scripting in the background goes, looks like it definitely could use some assistance there. We'll see what's at some point, everyone. Maybe we can take a quick look at it. I don't know how easily it is fixable, but I just have to do a little poking around for the fun of it, see what there is to learn. Jeffrey was saying, just like the majority of the 2 cylinders, I would be let down running that. And he was also saying, I hope you sold that thing, then tossed the zip in the trash. That mod is in too sad a shape to fix. I don't know about too sad a shape to fix. Might be difficult to fix, maybe. Jeffrey was also saying here, I said it was a problem, but no one believed me. To which I replied back to Jeffrey already, and I believe it was Jeffrey here that said I should buy it and actually mow the yard with it. In fact, he was the one that suggested the Rhino mower. In fact, I think Jeffrey was the one that sent me the Rhino mower there as well, if I remember correctly. So, and I actually come to think of it, Jeffrey's also the one that gave me the link for the white as well. Oh, and Jeffrey replied back here and said as well, I wanted you to buy it to show the naysayers how bad the mod is. It worked. I guess you could say that there, Jeffrey. I guess. So yeah, white 145, don't use it. It's bad. Well, that. Okay, there we go. And yeah, let's go unload this combine now. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay, 9650. Yep. I was in the 80-20 there, so I'm like, wait a minute. 80, oh, yeah, that's right. Gotta keep the 80-20 and the 88-20 straight. Fort Farms was saying that's the way the tractor would actually sound in the cab view. Again, I'm sure talking about that white tractor, which, yeah, that was an interesting thing there as well, everyone. The sound on that tractor. Yeah, you go from the outside camera to the inside. Whoa. Headphone users beware. Also, speaking of sound, Carson was saying, did anyone notice the echo when he got in the white tractor? No, I can't say I noticed any echo. Wyatt was saying the white's becoming a semi-truck, going to run daylight so the John Deeres and Massey Fergusons can pass them. There's a version of the Rhino out there that can do corn stalks and other things. Love the videos. Keep up the great work. I wonder who disliked the video. Guess city slickers that want farming to disappear. Undoubtedly. Yeah, city slickers that think their food comes from the stores, eh? I don't know, everyone. I still love the joke there. You know, where, let's see if I can get it right here. Where basically some sort of like city slicker here is like, why would you go kill a cow to get meat when you can go to the store and, you know, buy burger that way? Yeah, right, anyone. Right. Xavier saying, where can I find that hog farm? The bus, I'm not entirely sure what he means by the bus hog form. It says bus hog form. I'm assuming he means something else. Probably farm. If you're asking about the hog building I have, that's part of the HOF pack, the Modding Welt HOF pack. I think there's a link in my mod list for it, I think. At any rate there, I see Jeffrey did reply to your comment and said he was going to post a link for you, so I would use whatever link Jeffrey posts there. And again, big thanks there to Jeffrey. You folks, he does help with my mod list there as well. So yes, some of the mods come from him, so big thanks to him as well for adding those mods. He is probably responsible for some of the more older equipment, I would say. Or maybe it's the plastic OP stuff. Maybe that's what he's responsible for. I'm not entirely sure anymore. Nah, we're not going to bother washing it. It looks good that way. Not really, but... Okay, let's start planting here. First waypoint, we got oats. Yeah, that'll be fine. Drive course. Again, I'm kind of curious to see what this tractor is going to look like in the game here when it's dirty. And once the wear sets in here. This is currently the 30 series that I'm working on. And of course, this isn't the most recent version. It has had some pretty serious upgrades since then, or maybe it's downgrades, depending on which way you look at it, but it has been worked on quite a bit. And also, I see this one wheel isn't quite true. I think I fixed that now as well. I completely redid. I think this is still, oh yeah, this is still the old, close Courseplay here a minute. This is still the old front end yet here. I've got one I've completely redone. You notice like the steering linkage isn't... Oh, come on, really, get lost Courseplay. We don't need you open. The steering linkage arms aren't in quite the right spot there, so I do have that fixed on the newest version. Reference node problem there. Actually, you know what? No, it was a reference mode that moved. Maybe that was the problem. Yeah, that was probably the problem. I think the reference mode moved for where they linked to. I think that's what happened. How are we looking on the mowing over here? Speaking of which, is it... Oh, I do believe it's working. Everyone, look at that. It is working sweet. At least I think it's working, isn't it? He appears to be making windrows here. Oh. Okay, everyone. You know what? I stand corrected. I think... Did I say it this episode? Yeah, I think I mentioned it this episode. On the headlands here, the other mower didn't miss anything. Yeah, I didn't look at this, I guess, everyone. He did, too, miss out on something. Yeah, okay, I did not notice that. Well, that's interesting. Wonder why he wasn't missing anything up there, but missed strips here. Oh, well. At least it looks like this mower's working. That is cool, that is cool. We'll probably get some of this raked up here. What I'm thinking, everyone, is maybe chop some of it. And this will maybe be next episode's job here. Hopefully we'll finish this up, well... Between next episode and this episode here, we'll finish mowing this field, and we'll come back, start raking it, and then I'll probably maybe TED some of it as well, because yes, I do want to chop some of it. We'll get some of it into the silo here. We can sell some as silage. Speaking of which, I can probably sell... Is there a load in here? See, if I'm going to sell it... Oh yeah, there's a load in here. If I'm going to sell it, I'd like to fill the truck up, you know, take a full load, so... Yeah, there's enough in there. Speaking of which, what else do I... You know, there's a bunch of corn in storage I could probably sell as well. 157,000 liters of corn, to be specific. That would definitely help me towards the chopper goal. Chopping the grass, by the way, I just used the tow-behind chopper for that. I mean, we could windrow that up. So, you know, a bigger chopper doesn't really benefit us much there. That would be fun. Was there any actually headers? Oh, let's check this chopper here once a minute. Was there any headers? You know, I was in the right category the first time, wasn't I? 4-inch header. Was there any actually headers for that one? Old school header would be kind of cool. That's for the New Holland. There are headers. They say they go for the John Deere. I wonder what headers actually go for that John Deere 7000. Does it just expect us to use the in-game stuff? Or... Oh, there's a New Holland one. Okay. Again, we got the headers that come with the John Deere 8000. I guess we got to use these headers with it, I'm assuming. Hopefully they actually made up properly here then. Just as a reminder, the chopper I'd like to get here is this John Deere 7000. Yeah, John Deere 7000. Again, my suspicion, everyone, is maybe modeled on the 8000 here, just because the prices are identical. Seems a little bit fishy to me. Just saying. I wonder if these numbers are the same. Oh, 115 versus 220. Whoa. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they might be different. 24 versus 26 miles per hour. I mean, that's not that big of it. And this actually uses DEF? Really? Okay, well, I'll admit here, I'm not particularly familiar with my choppers, everyone, but I thought the John Deere 7000 was an older chopper. I didn't think they had DEF. Could be wrong on that, but interesting. I mean, at that point, you know, if we're spending this much money, we could just as well get a nice shiny 8000 series one. But I want to try to use the old one here. We're kind of using the older equipment on here. So, yeah, it's interesting it has definite. That is interesting. Okay, you're full. Let's go unload you again. Oh, hello, map switching on us. Anyway, back to the comments. John Doe was saying, everyone knows that you need a 9RX to pull that mower. Ah, John, I like your thinking. I like your thinking. That would be perfect for pulling that Rhino Batwing mower. Okay, 96. Yeah, we might as well probably just go sell this, I think, at this point. Let's see. Is wheat selling for a good price? That's canola. 1,000. That's not bad, I guess. So we'll take what money we can. Delco was saying just a tad bit big for a lawnmower. Yes, I know. Great, isn't it? Where's the exit here? There it is. Oh, okay. It's over there. We're just going to cut through the trees here. Gotta like our shortcuts around here, you know? Let's see what's here. Blake was asking, can the Quonset building and the building to the left be on the Xbox? Let's see what's here. Building to the left. I'm not sure what building is on the left. I'm assuming you're talking about in the shop here, which was under sheds, right? So the Quonset. Oh, the garage. This garage actually is not part of this pack, I don't believe. But, yeah, in theory, I don't know why this could not be on the Xbox. The mod author would just have to be willing to maybe take whatever steps is necessary to get it on the Xbox. I mean, it's just a placeable building, so I don't think there'd be anything special there that I know of. Now, the garage, on the other hand, I'm not sure about that one. That one, well, it's all in-game functions, I suppose, so it should be able to be put on the console as well. The garage, I'm assuming the one you're referring to is actually this building right here. This is the garage right there. It does have a repair trigger, customization trigger, chop trigger, I guess would be the more appropriate way to call it, in it. Like I said, that should be an in-game function, so I would think that would be able to be done on the console. Again, it would just require everyone, the mod author, to be willing to do so. Which, as I said before, everyone, that does require the mod author to have a PC. And if the mod author has a PC, well, I think it probably, to some extent, goes without saying, everyone, if the mod author has a PC, he's probably going to be playing Farming Simulator on the PC. Oh, eggs, right. I got to do something with those eggs. That's right. I remember that now. I do have some sell points for that. And then Nolan also mentioned to me a while back here that one of the sell points that's part of the Busters takes eggs as well. I'm not sure. You know what? I think it was the last episode before when we actually took a quick look at that. I'm not sure which one it is. I'll have to go look and see once if Nolan actually said which one sold eggs. And or just follow Nolan's directions to actually add eggs to this sell point. I mean, this sell point sells almost everything else, everyone, so why not? Might as well sell eggs too, right? Zumar was saying, get more John Deere mods. Ooh, Zumar, I like your thinking. I like your thinking. John was saying, looking good. Great video series. Thank you very much for that. Jared was saying, Randy, left alt page up and page down. Shift the GPS lines. Ah, okay, good to know. So yes, if you want to shift the GPS lines, there you go. I guess maybe my complaint should be more along the lines of with the old GPS mod, everyone. We had this handy little HUD down in the corner with all the buttons on it we could click on. So, you know, I didn't have to sit here remembering all the various commands and keyboard shortcuts for the GS mod. Again, it's GS mod, not really GPS mod. It is GPS, but... So yeah, you know, a lot easier in some ways that way, everyone, so you don't have to sit here remembering all the shortcuts. You could just, okay, look on the HUD and, okay, I want to do this or that. Again, there were all keyboard shortcuts for the old GPS mod as well, but again, that required you remembering. And of course, the ones you use somewhat frequently, yes, I could remember those, but some of maybe the lesser ones, like say maybe if you want to shift the course over a little bit, yeah, the old GPS mod had that as well, keyboard shortcut for it, and I guess the new one does as well. But yeah, remembering what that key command is, that's a bit of a challenge there if you ask me. Especially everyone, given the amount of keyboard shortcuts and commands in this game, or just the amount of controls in general. I've mentioned that before, everyone, especially when it comes to controllers. There's just a lot of controls in this game, or it can be anyway. Again, that's why when it comes to controllers, I've always said, the farming simulator steering wheel, that's the one to go with if you ask me, because it does have a lot of controls on it. And even it doesn't have enough. Yeah, just put that out there as well. Okay, everyone, looking at time here, it is time to wrap up this episode here already. Looks like we're making pretty good progress. We got a little bit left to do on the contours here. We got the John Deere 730 working on planting here. Looks like he's pulling this planter pretty good. Again, this 30 series has a pretty good horsepower bump here. Just, it's kind of my opinion here, everyone. It makes it usable. Yes, I know it's maybe not super realistic, but at least you can use it. Otherwise, 50 horsepower tractor. What are you going to do with a 50 horsepower tractor in the game? Yes, we can pull some equipment, but then again, some mod authors, they don't take the time to properly mod some of the smaller equipment, so you can actually just pull it with a smaller tractor. So, anyway. Yeah, like I said, everyone, it is time to wrap up this episode. So with that, you folks have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more. Also, as a reminder, if you want to join us on the multiplayer servers, join us on the RDAllen TeamSpeak server. That information is down below. Also, if you want to watch the live streams and some learning to mod with RDAllen here, link for that is down below as well. Just follow me on my Twitch channel. And again, everyone, thanks for watching, and until next time.